Hi, I'm Ryan Gingrich, the behaviorist. You know, it's really sad when people neglect and abuse their horses. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be working here in Hitchcock, Texas with some rescues from Habitat for Horses. We're here at Habitat for Horses with the founder and owner, I'm assuming, of the facility. It's Jerry Finch, correct?
Jerry Finch.
Yep. So Jerry, tell us more about the facility and the work that you do here with these horses and all that kind of stuff.
We started back in 1998. We became incorporated back in 1998, and it's been going full blast ever since. I don't think we've had a quiet moment since we first opened up.
Sure.
We started mainly because there were some very thin, skinny horses here in the county, and it didn't seem like anybody wanted to fool with them. Mm-hmm. I went to a local judge, Judge Nelson, and said, what are we going to do about this? And he told me very wisely, he said, if you want to do something, you got to do it yourself. Sure. So in the preceding years, I started taking animal cruelty courses. Okay. Level 3 investigator at the University of Missouri. Mm-hmm. And we started working with law enforcement. And since then, it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. In a lot of ways, we cover the whole state.
Wow. How many horses did you start out with?
Starting out with one.
One?
And that's Pete. You'll get to meet him in just a moment.
Okay. And how many horses do you have now?
It varies. We've been, a couple of years ago, we were as high as 460, I think, 460 wow. horses. Now we're back down to, we would do a heck of a job on adoptions. Yeah. And now we're back down to around 200.
Wow, that's a lot of horses.
It is, but if we keep it, we'd love to keep it around 100.
Yeah, that's crazy that there's 100 horses out there that actually are being neglected and abused and starving to death. So you have, how many acres here do you
we have on this one property right now, we have 28. Mm-hmm. We have another property down the street, which is another 28. Mm-hmm. And another property, which we have 50 acres. Okay. So it's different properties, mm-hmm. different sets of horses on each property, ones that are very calm, tame, mm-hmm. get to go over to the 50 acres. The medical ones mm-hmm. are here on this 28.
And you have a veterinarian on staff that kind of comes over and helps you work with these
Not on staff. Dr. Jenkins is on our board of directors.
Okay.
And he basically controls everything about the horses. Wow. You know, from the feeding, the medical care, sure. maintenance, that works.
Great. Now you have, you're basically a donation-based
501c3. Yeah. Total nonprofit. Okay. No federal money, no government grants. It's all donations, private donations.
Wow. So if people would wanted to help, they'd probably just go to your website, which is habitatforhorses.org. Great. And they can donate money to you guys or feed or
money is always the best. People that donate feed or saddles or something like that, when we need, money for other things, more important things than that at that moment. So money always helps. Money's always the best.
Great. Well, when we come back from break, guys, we'll hear more stories with Jerry about the Habitat for Horses and just kind of maybe look around the facilities a little bit. So you guys stick around. We'll be right back. Are you tired of rope burn hands and hanging on for dear life? Well, then you need my bolting DVD. I'll spend over 2 hours teaching you step by step the process that I use to put the woe back in your horse. Whether on the ground or under saddle, you'll be able to safely control your horse in any situation. So stop that bolt before it happens. Go to ryangingrich.com and get your bolting DVD now.
Stop your horse from bucking now. Stop the bucking and start riding again. Equine behavior expert Ryan Gingrich has the solution. His 2 DVD set contains over 2 hours of easy-to-follow proven methods. Train your horse at home today. Order now and get Ryan's 2 bucking DVDs jam-packed with over 2 hours of proven training methods to stop bucking. Plus, if you order right now, we'll give you a 1-month membership to Ryan's Connection Club absolutely free. But wait, that's not all. We will also send you a bonus 1-hour training DVD. Order the Stop Bucking DVD right now. You'll get 2 hours of training instruction on 2 DVDs, a free membership to the Connection Club, and a bonus DVD free. That's 3 DVDs worth over $100, a free 1-month club membership, all for only $29.99. Call now or go online to order at RyanGingrich.com. Call or go online now.
Welcome back again. We're in Hitchcock, Texas at Habitat for Horses. Now I'm with the founder, Jerry Finch. So Jerry, tell me more about some of the horses you have here, some of the stories, the background, and all that kind of stuff.
A long time ago, back, well, it was a little bit before '98, I think. I went to an auction. Killer buyer was there. Typically, you know, killer buyers buying horses. We don't at this point ever buy any horses from auctions from the killer buyers. But back then, it was our first horse. The guy had failed his truck up. He had one horse too many, and so I bought that horse and brought him home. Young colt by the name of Pete. Okay. And he was 8 months old then. And he went out into my backyard. He was what I consider my first rescue.
Great.
And probably 2 months later, when I was off at school, learning how to be an investigator, he had a horrible thunderstorm one night. My backyard is all wooden fence all the way around. But beyond the wooden fence in the woods, barbed wire. Okay. Thunderbolt hit a transformer real close to the house. Pete broke through the wood fence, got tangled up in the barbed wire. Wow. And you'll see him in a little bit, he slashed himself all the way across. Wow. He spent a whole year in the stall and didn't know that he was a horse when he got out. Yeah. So he had to be reintroduced to the whole horse world. He was scared of him back then, but he's still here. That's great. He's my first horse, so he'll be here. He's taking over when I retire.
That's fun. Well, great. Is there anything else that any other stories, any other horses that you can think of that, you know, just really kind of pop out at you and say, you know, this horse was really abused, and you know, there's a really great story that goes with it.
Oh, there are bunches. After, you know, there are literally thousands of horses that have come through here. One of them, my best horse, I guess, that I've ever known, was a horse named Willie. Willie was the product of, he was an Arabian. Came from a ranch up in Montana, ages and ages ago. In fact, I was just real close to where he was born, doing some work up there. Willie was the product of a woman that was severely addicted to drugs. Okay. She had gotten involved in methamphetamine. Wow. Had 7 or 8 horses over in Crystal Beach, which is not too far from here. Locked them up in a barn and just left them, and enjoyed her drug addiction. Spent all her money. When they went over and found the horses, took them all. We ended up with all of them over here. Willie was just, sometimes horses talk to you. Sure. And Willie did a lot. And there's a little sign outside, the best horse that I've ever known. Yeah. He was just a phenomenally fantastic horse.
That's great. Did you find them without water and food? And
Yeah, no water, no food, just simply starved. Wow. And there were 2 other horses there that died immediately after the seizure. Just pure starvation. Lots of other horses out here. Tiger, Pete's best friend. What we call him best friends forever. Sure. And Tiger came from riding stables down in Galveston, which we did a seizure on. Took all the horses, and the court awarded all of them to us. Wow. And we had all the horses adopted out. Tiger's been out 3 times. He's one of the rare horses I've ever known that has managed to eat a bag of cement and lived through it.
A bag of cement,
A bag of cement, yeah. Wow. Somehow or another, he lived through that. He's still here. He's still kicking. He's a good horse.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.